Well, I guess that's as far as we go. Darn. Darn. My friend Dan had been out here a while back and said that there was a big rock in the middle of the road. And there used to be a big rock right back here by these bluffs we went by earlier. And I thought that's what he was talking about. So when I got there and there was no big rock, I figured, oh, smooth sailing, but there's a different big rock in the road. So now we'll head on over around the rim down to Sixes. What a beautiful day for flatfendering. What a beautiful day for flatfendering. Dun dun dun. Is it a fire pit? Is it a grave? We will never know. That's a fire pit. Grave. Fire pit. Grave. Fire pit. Okay, it's probably not a grave. Stopped here for a minute up on the divide. We got Elk River off on this side. And over here, the headwaters of the South Fork of Sixes. And way over there, those are the craggy peaks of Mount Avery. I've actually never noticed the how craggy the peaks of Avery were until right now. Yeah, we're heading along. Old Blue's doing good. Chugging down the road. And get on our way. Pretty good view of Copper Mountain right there, and then this ridge right here in the background, that's Iron Mountain. A lot of this we're looking at over here is the Copper Salmon Wilderness. About a third of the way done now with our loop, and we've just made it to a spot that the locals call the $1 Million Mile. Back in the day, these roads didn't intersect And at some point in time, the logging the trees was worth enough that they blasted through this rock shelf up here and bolted everything back, and it was quite an undertaking. And from what I've heard from the locals, it was pretty controversial at the time too. Not a lot of people thought it was a good idea. And this was probably before 1971, back when they just kind of did stuff. It may have been later than that. I know it was probably before the 80s at least, but anyway, they had to have a crane and lift the rock drill up on the side of the mountain to drill out the stuff. I found pictures of it on the internet. It's pretty interesting. So we're going to drive through it right now, the $1 Million Mile. This is one of my favorite views up here. We're overlooking the upper part of Benson Creek drainage. Over there, that's Mount Butler. We were just behind it. Over here, this guy, that's Mount Avery. And just in front of Butler, this little guy right here, that's Star Mountain. Just such a great day out here. Absolutely beautiful. Can't tell if I hear a rig or the wind. So we'll hop in and see what we meet. Yeah. That's interesting. Well, we made it to one of my favorite overlooks. Another one. There's a lot of them. This is probably the favorite overlook in the entire world. Got Star Mountain out here in front of us, and Mount Butler over here. This old rock quarry overlooking the South Fork of Sixes River. Pretty famous gold-bearing creek here in Southern Oregon. Also made famous by the Sixes River wild man. Lots of Sasquatch, Bigfoot stories come from this little area down here, particularly Star Mountain and this little indent right here called Star Gulch. That's actually a story about Star Gulch is what brought me to find this place back in the day and come down here and start exploring. It's big, steep, rugged valley. Beautiful. Way over here you can see the top of Copper Mountain, and then the ridge up here, Iron Mountain, way out there in the back. It's getting pretty late in the day and my battery's getting low on my phone, so we might cut this one short and come back another day. I still got about 20 miles of gravel, give or take. Maybe not that far. Maybe like 15 till I hit the pavement. If I get to the highway soon enough, then I'll know if I still have enough time to head up Grassy Knob or not. This trip got way too long. Got a passenger. Oh, bye grasshopper. That's a giant tree stump. That is the northeast side of Mount Avery up there. Completely cover us. Over here is called Rusty Butte. We're dropping down off of Rusty Butte now to the main 4 to 6 River. We're in the private timberland, timber company land right now. Wind is blowing like crazy over here. Let's get down the mountain. Well, we're heading down the Sixes, and I thought I'd pull into this little mining claim road. I haven't been down here in probably about 14, 15 years. Just kind of give you an idea. Yeah, that's one hell of a stairway. I'm not going down those today. Anyway, there's the Sixes River. This is someone's federal mining claim. It's not my mining claim. But they only own the rights to the minerals, not the ground. So you can camp or picnic or whatever here. Well, it's almost time to wrap this up. I've got about 3% battery left on my phone, and about another 30 miles back to the tow rig. Thanks for watching. I spent the last hour and a half just stressing because I couldn't find my wallet. It wasn't in my pocket, and I was like, I used it at the store to buy hot dogs. It should be, maybe it's in my Suburban. So I hauled butt back to the Suburban, and it wasn't in the Suburban. I couldn't find it anywhere. So I started tearing the Jeep apart looking for it, and I just happened to fold the passenger seat forward, and it was like caught in between the passenger seat and the passenger seat belt. Thank God. What a mess that would have been. was getting ready to go call the store, see if anybody left it there. I didn't know if I needed to drive back over the mountain and see if I dropped it at one of the places I got out. There's always something. We're all loaded up and headed for home. Thanks for watching.